Right, been a interesting week so far. So I'm going to be giving my two thoughts on Hades 2, what I liked about it, what I disliked about it. A bit more of like a free-flowing one as usual with my impressions most of the time. But yeah, Hades 2 is out now, out of early access after it's been like almost a year or so, more than a year now for early access if I remember correctly. And it's honestly really good for the most part, you know. Now it's as good as Hades 1 in some places, yes, other places not as much, but overall it is still a great game for the most part. I enjoyed the living lights out of it. I've played over 100 hours since I first bought it on early access last year, and I literally just bought that on the whim because Hades 1 I did play it quite a bit, but I was like, do I really want to play another roguelike? And then I saw Hades 2 was out. I didn't even realize, and I was like, you know what, why not? And yeah, literally from then on I've been playing it. I think when it first came out in early access I played for about 30-40 hours tops, and then obviously when there's been new updates here and there I play for like another like 5-10 hours here and there sometimes. And then obviously when the full game came out the other day, I've been playing it pretty much non-stop. I have an insane amount of runs that I've done, some good, some bad, some bullshit as usual with roguelike games. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. The combat is still fun. You've got a variety of weapons to use. There's different variations of them to use as well. Obviously some of them are locked later on in the game. I think I got a few of them like after post game as well, which is kind of nuts to even think about it. Obviously they have different buffs to it, so it depends on your play style. For me, I enjoyed the staff more or less. I did go like the hammer as well from time to time, but you know, it just depends on what you want to do. Now obviously if you're trying to go for 100%, that you're gonna have to use everything and clear runs with them as well, which I'll be honest, some weapons are very, very tedious to use in certain situations. But yeah, there's a variety of weapons to use, and then obviously you have all the NPCs that you can talk to, all their storylines, what they've been through. Some of them are really, really good. I just got done finishing it. Arachne's one, that was really good. There's a few others as well that are there. Obviously if you see my channel you probably seen it already, but you know, there's so much to explore. These roguelike games is absolutely crazy. I guess my only issue or complaint I should say is that I wish they allow you to like replay these, or like have like a like a theater mode more or less, so you can just watch back on some of these, because some of them, you know, I kind of do actually just want to sit down and go through with it again, because some of them I got like last year and I completely forgot. Now of course I could easily just go and redo the game, but I'll be honest, I don't think I want to be going through the game again anytime soon, because obviously there's other stuff coming out and everything. But you know, maybe one day they might add it in, maybe not, you know, I kind of wish they will, but we'll just have to wait and see. There's obviously a variety of items that can be made. You've got decorations that you can do to the crossroads as well, just to like spice it up instead of it being like plain and all boring and stuff. You know, give like some of the NPCs like items that they might like for the most part, or maybe even dislike depending on who it is, but you know, it is there, you know, there's a variety of stuff to do. Now in terms of the game itself, like gameplay wise and everything, you also have the underworld and the overworld. So underworld, you basically that is where your main story is for the most part, you know, where you start off originally in the game. You got to try and beat Kronos and save your family and everything, but that whole thing is just complete. It's not as straightforward as you think. I think I enjoyed how they executed it for the most part, although the ending itself, obviously the ending you have to go topside as well and kill a certain boss there as well. Topside is pretty nice to explore as well for the most part, especially like some of the NPCs that you can meet there as well. But yeah, the ending itself was I thought it was okay, but it definitely, I guess, when you got whole time stuff and everything, time just always complicates everything. Like, regardless of what game it is, time will just always fuck it up 100%. So it's one of those ones where you'll probably just have to sit down and go through it again and go like, oh, this is what happened and everything. Oh, okay, that makes sense. And then why did this happen and all that as well. But yeah, story wise, I thought it was good for the most part. Obviously you have post game as well, so once you do the initial story of defeating chaos and everything, Kronos, oh my god, I can't believe I said chaos. Well, chaos is in the game but you don't fight him. You do have post game, which essentially you have to go and find the 3 fates, which is quite long. Now obviously since I've played from early access, a lot of the stuff I've more or less done beforehand, and I didn't even realize I'd done it until like it was like, oh, you need to go and find them now. That part wasn't too bad, but it's definitely one of those ones where you have to do multiple runs just to get the NPC to say the line so you can trigger it, you know. And my last one was with Prometheus. Like, that guy, he was not triggering the line at all, and I'm like, bro, what is going on here, man? Thankfully you don't have to max out all the characters' bonds and stuff, but yeah, I mean, if you had to do that, yeah, good luck to that one, man, because that shit takes forever to do. I think I've literally got chaos to do left, and that's just, I need to do these trials and I just haven't been able to do that. But yeah, once you do that, you get the epilogue as well, which I thought was really nice. It kind of, you know, I wouldn't say gives a glimpse for that next game, but just like, oh, you know, something for you guys, for everyone to think about later on, if they ever decide to do a 3rd game, which I probably don't think they want to do anytime soon anyway, or wherever, maybe, who knows, they might be done with this. But we just have to wait and see. Now, as for what I disliked, so this all comes from me playing from day 1 early access, right? Obviously stuff have changed considerably from then, but obviously some stuff are a bit, you know, could be done better here and there. For one, essentially when you do actually finish the game or come close to it, there's like 2 areas that you can go to. However, those areas are pretty limited, and once you actually finish the game or beat the final boss right properly, yeah, you can't access them areas again. Now for one of them I could understand, and that's the one in the underground. Now the one in the overworld or top side, that one I don't know why they locked it off. I think it would have been nice, but yeah, that's a little pet peeve of mine. Now there's a thing called valves in the game. Essentially it basically enhances your runs more or less to the point of making them very hard depending on like how many of you put on before the night begins. These ways that you actually get access to like different variations of the bosses, which for the most part I did enjoy, although I can see it being very tedious. I won't lie, it got very tedious to a point I was just like, man, is it even worth doing it? Now of course I got through with it most of the, like, I got through them, but yeah, I don't know, I wasn't feeling it too much, you know, because once it was done and I've got like the dialogues and stuff that I needed from it, I just took it off because I said I don't see the need for me to like have this on anymore. You know, pretty nice feature, but you know, I think once everyone's done with it, they're just like take it off and just call it a day, because like why make your hands rather, unless you're like going for something specific or you just love the challenges. But you know me, I like my challenges here and there, but you know, after a while I just get bored of them. But yeah, that is me. I'm gonna call it here for the video. It's definitely like more of a ramble and just like giving them my full self to finishing it and spending like donkey hours on the game as well. I might do a full-fledged review at some point of the game, but that remains to be seen. But overall, if you guys are looking for a new roguelike games to enjoy, especially having a good story, good combat, lots of NPCs to talk to, like their own storylines and everything, then honestly I say pick up Hades 2. It's like a no-brainer. Obviously it's only available on the PC and Nintendo Switch. Probably come to other consoles later on, like the original game did as well. Surprised they didn't do it for like all the consoles straight away, but hey, oh, you gotta ask the publisher for that one. But yeah, overall, enjoyed Hades 2. Fun game, can be very challenging at times, very tilting at times as well. But you know, that's just roguelike games for you. You just keep going again and again until you actually finish it off. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little rambling video, or my impressions of the game more or less. If you guys have been playing it, let me know down below in the comments like what you think about it, what can be improved, what you liked, what you disliked, and all of that stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.